What is happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna go pick up the M2 from the dealership. You guys heard it right, we were going to pick up the M2 from the dealership. Saw the reveal. What do you think? F87. Car is ready, so we're gonna go ahead and pick it up. And then this car, the M3, is going into Sensational to have some things buttoned up on the wrap. And I think we're actually gonna polish it and then redo the ceramic. So it's gonna be a little bit more glossy than it is now. So yes, the M2 is ready. We're gonna go ahead and pick that up. And then I haven't really shown you guys like a driving experience of it. So I think immediately from the dealership, I'm just gonna slap the GoPro on my head and go for a ride in it. Kind of show you what it's all about. It is manual, which is cool. I was up pretty late last night looking at parts and ordering things for the M2. Super excited for that build, man. I have a lot of inspiration behind it. I think I have an idea of how I want that car to look. I'm just coming up with like the most logical way to put on the parts. I think that I want to do some of the exterior things and suspension, a little bit of performance, and then probably go in and get it wrapped. But right off the bat, we're gonna take it over to Sensational and handle all of like the basic things. Paint correction, paint protection film, ceramic coating, the tinting I want to have done. I'll probably put S-Tech Dyno Shade on the headlights. Same thing that I do with all the cars, just because that's kind of like the system that seems to look good and seems to work. So let's take this thing over to Sensational, drop it off, and then I think Lewis is going to give me a ride, or I'm going to Uber over to the dealership, grab the M2, come back. I'm super excited to have this M2. Super excited. Any car like this, I always see like the potential in what it can be. And there's just so much potential in this M2. And what's so exciting about what I get to do is just learning about these new chassis. I've obviously never owned an F87, so it's a whole new chassis to me, whole new motor. And I'm just excited to get to learn it. It was the same thing when I got the E90 M3. Basically just relearning a whole car and figuring out what you want to do to it and what to look for maintenance and stuff. It's just exciting. So we're gonna hop in the Uber, head over to Godspeed, get the M2, do a little point of view action for you guys, come back to Sensational and start working on both cars. All right, just pulled up. Godspeed. Let's go get that whip. This thing's dope. Should have gone for this. What do I think? Silver? Red? Sick. That interior though. Whew. There's my boo. Yes, sir. Looks super good. Thanks for your help, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, it looks great. Looks great. Boys and girls, we are out here. Look at this Alcantara. This is nice. Nice iDrive. Wow. Way newer than the F30 was, I'll tell you that much. This is, I'm digging this, man. This thing's clean, clean, clean. Give me a full tank of that 93. I love how this is all Alcantara over here too. This is all new to me. This thing's beautiful. I really, really like it. Lane assist stuff down there. I've never had any of that. It's got a whole lot more technology than I'm used to. Harman Kardon. However you guys want to say, you can go ahead and burn me in the comments. I have no idea. Harman Kardon. Harman Kardon. Whatever. You get the point. You get the point. But this thing's sick, man. This thing's super sick. Manual. I'm gonna get the M Performance, the like weighted carbon one that they have, and I think I'm gonna look into some kind of like short throw for this. But yeah, this thing's clean. I really, really dig it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and switch over to GoPro mode and then get some point of view driving. It's like first time driving the car, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. So the first actual time driving the car, you guys are gonna get to experience that with me. And then we'll just head back to Sensational and get back to work on the other car. The E90's getting some stuff done, but you guys already know that. So, GoPro mode. 1, 2, pop. Hopefully you guys can see, right? Harman Kardon, dude, let's go. Oh, it's been a minute. Been a minute since I've driven manual. Oh, this already feels so good. This car is smooth. This car is smooth, folks. And you know this is on some stock suspension, so we're super high up. Oh God. Oh, this thing is quick. Dude, this thing feels so good. It's a very tight suspension. Way different than the E90, obviously. E90 is much more raw, but this is nice. This is really nice. You can really feel how light this car is. Like, it's just so light. And I love that I have like Apple CarPlay and everything now. The F30 was just missing all of that technology. Like, it was cool because I updated a lot. Ooh, rev matching, let's go. It was cool because I updated a lot of it, but there was a lot of things that you couldn't get on that car because it was like an early 2011 or 2012 car, and it was like manufactured in late 2011, so it was just missing like so many perks from that car. This thing's a fishbowl. We need to get this thing tinted ASAP, boys. And you know we don't have a sunroof in here, which I actually kind of like it. I think it's kind of dope. It's pretty sporty. It's lighter, right? We get used to that clutch. It's a different clutch for sure. Dude, let's loose right away. This thing's sick. We're gonna have so much fun in this car. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So we got Michelin Pilots on here right now, which I've actually never had a car with Michelin Pilot Sports, but as you guys know, they're supposed to be really nice tires. I mean, it is like kind of wet out today, so I think, I don't know. See how this thing does. Man, this car feels great. Oh, you can really feel how light and wide this car is. You can really feel it. Dude, this car moves. This car moves. Oh my God. I wasn't even on it. This car goes, man. Oh my God, this thing. I'm in love with this car, you guys. I'm in love with this car. This car is sick. This car is sick. Dude, put a suspension on this thing, an exhaust, downpipe, intake. Woo-hoo. It's gonna be so fun to drive this car. Dude, rev matching is crazy in a manual. Like, I've never driven a manual car with rev matching like that. That is interesting. Look at this, no traction on this thing. It's just freaking out. It's like, dude, you're just sliding everywhere. Really? The E90 wouldn't be sliding right now. Maybe it's those Michelins. They were like brand new tires though. I did notice that. We gotta brush up on the manual skills, boys. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been in a manual. I think the last manual that I drove was the Turbo E36 M3. And that was a while ago, man. That was months ago. But I grew up on manual cars. It's just been a minute. Got used to that lazy DCT lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Man, but this is an experience. Like, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been asking for a long time. And like the whole thing with the E90, when I bought the E90, I didn't go with a manual because, one, convenience. I found that car at like a really good price, and it was like it wasn't even 3 miles away from my house. So I got really, really lucky with that E90, and I just decided to go with the DCT. I kind of was kicking myself about it afterwards because I think that car would be just sick in manual. But if I were to do it all over again, you guys, I would probably get an E92 in manual, because I feel like that car, it's probably a little more sporty, you know what I mean? Like a little more set up for like the manual transmission, whereas I feel like the E90 is like, it makes sense to have the E90 in DCT because it's a little more of like the comfort ride mixed with the sport. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but this is this M2 is an entirely different experience. Like, this feels nothing like my F30. It feels nothing like any other BMW that I've driven. It's the displacement and like the power to weight ratio and just how wide it is and light it is, and the manual. This car is awesome, like awesome. I took it for a short test drive before I actually bought it, but I couldn't really get on it. And it felt good, clutch felt good, trans felt good, no grinds, nothing weird like that. But this is my first time actually getting in it, and it feels incredible. This car feels incredible, and I'm that much more hyped to modify this thing. Because I'm so stoked, you guys. We made the right decision. This is the one, I'm telling you. So I have a bunch of stuff at home. I have a radar mount, black view dash cam, like all kinds of things that I need to put into this car, which I'm probably gonna do tomorrow, which is called for rain for like the next week. So I'll just be working in the garage. But I do want to take this over to Sensational and maybe roll some wheels up next to it, see how it looks. And I'm gonna have Lewis check it over, make sure the paint is all good, and kind of get a game plan for what we want to do in terms of tint. I think I'm going to do the same tint setup, so 20% around the entire car and then 50% on the front, all ceramic tint. And then I'm going to do the roof in S-Tech Gloss Black, and then I'm going to do the front headlights in S-Tech Dino Shade Light Smoke Tint. Basically the exact same setup that I've done with every single car. And then I might also have some custom eyebrows made for this car in black. I think we use the S-Tech Gloss Black, which is also a PPF, so it just makes sense to put that on the headlights just for like the eyebrows. I don't want to get the carbon ones because those are cheap. I've tried it many times and they just look booty after a little while. But all things considered, I'm not going to go like absolutely crazy on carbon with this car. I am gonna, I basically already ordered a bunch of carbon stuff from Keys Motorsports, but I'm doing the front lip, rear diffuser, side skirt extensions, the front grille is just gloss black, ordered that, and then I'm gonna do the front like bumper splitters, like the fangs or whatever. I think those look so good on this car. Like, I'm usually not a fan of like canards or anything like that, but the splitters that they have for the front upper bumper on these look primo. They look really, really good. It's gonna be a focus on suspension, exhaust, downpipe, intake, charge pipe, all that stuff. I wanna get all the basics figured out, and then a tune. I think Keys is gonna be sending me boot mode, and yeah, it'll be fun, man. We'll be ripping in this thing in no time, man. This car's gonna be a blast. And of course, I'm gonna take you guys through everything, modifying everything, even from like the LED bulbs in here. Like, we're doing everything all over again. So it's gonna be a good time. 50 miles per gallon, 49, 37, 48. Talk to me about that. Talk to me about that. When you own an E90 M3 and you're like happy to see 16 or 18. Like, wow, what an improvement from the 13. I just can't wait to like get my hands on it and like just do stuff, because it's just, I see the potential in this car. Potential in this car is absolutely crazy. Dude, the rear end just comes right out. This thing's sick, dude. This car is so sick. Oh my God. This is great. I was so happy with this thing, man. I gotta get used to manual though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, you know what's gonna be really weird is going back from manual to the E90 DCT to the manual. That's gonna be strange. Like, I was feeling around up here for paddles already. Like, I'm just not used to the manual. It's been a minute. Feels good though, man. Feels good to be back in a BMW with a manual trans. Oh, I miss that feeling. So this thing's gonna be an absolute blast. And I think that a lot of people are gonna be able to relate to this car because it's still an F chassis. So there's a lot of things that I do to this car that you can even do to your F80, F82, F30. a lot of the stuff, like the LED lights and like things like that, the coating. I'm gonna obviously code this car with Beamer code, do a ton of stuff. I got in the car and like the seatbelt chime was going off. I was like, nope, that's gotta go. So you already know that there's gonna be a bunch of stuff that we're gonna do to this car, just in and out, man, all kinds of stuff. And then anyone who has a 2 Series, you're gonna be able to relate to this. So there's a lot of reasons that I went for this car, but man, I'm super happy that I decided to pick up the M2. Like, I was looking at F80s and F82s hard, and I just didn't really like ever consider the M2. And then after I did the reveal on, or not the reveal, after I did the feature film with my buddy Matt, like started talking about these cars and just like how actually incredible they are, I started to do a little bit of research on them. And then I realized that I've been sleeping on a car that is absolutely sick. And yeah, like driving this thing, these are sick. These are great cars. Look at that thing, dude. Look at that thing. Dang, that E90's sexy. Ooh, ooh, and the F30. Oh my God, all 3 of them. All 3 of them together, you guys. Let's go. Oh, I didn't even realize I had a backup camera. And parking assist. I didn't know I had PDC in this. I didn't know I had a backup camera. That, man, we lucked out, y'all. We lucked out. So make you guys happy. Ugh. Bro. Project 1, 2, and 3. Come on. This is great. We got the whole gang together. Got the whole gang together, guys. Man, how cool. We've come so far from that car. Started everything. That car started everything. Everyone that was saying, why are you modding a 328? But now we here. Started from the bottom, but now we here. This girl's getting polished up today. New ceramic. I'm gonna have these brakes ceramic coated too. We're gonna clean the crap out of this thing. This thing's gonna get detailed so well. You gotta get rid of these too. I might just have them tinted. I should probably just get them paint matched and do it the right way. Psh, I&D. They want like $100 some for those, for these 2 little plastic pieces painted. Smoking that crack. Black ASAP. Black ASAP. Black badge on the back. ASAP. Lewis, sleepyhead, woke up. All right, we got both the cars in the shop. We're just kind of looking at the paint on this thing. This thing's actually already ceramic coated, so it's in really good condition. It's raining outside, so I just sprayed it off and used the air dryer to blow off all the water, but super hydrophobic. Paint is in awesome condition. Lewis and I were talking about everything we want to do to it, which is an extensive list of stuff, but it's going to be looking amazing in no time. Also, shout out to GT Shine for sending out a couple of different towels. So we have lightweight microfiber towel, which has this super soft side, and then another side that's more coarse for like windows. Very cool. I'm going to actually use this one right now, the Royal Plush, which is ultra soft microfiber. So it's really, really soft microfiber. So we're gonna try this out in the car. I'm gonna let you know what I think, and I'll link it down below. Let you guys know if I endorse it. Just to be transparent, they did send these out to me for free, so I just told them I'm gonna try them out and let you guys know what I think. All right, so we just gave her the wipe down with this Royal Plush towel that honestly feels like you could wrap your body in it because it's so soft. It's got some weight to it too. These are really, really nice. I was even going over it with Lewis, who's the extraordinaire when it comes to this stuff, but man, this is a very nice towel. We're blown away. We're actually gonna go ahead and order some more. But this car is already coated, and I had no idea. The whole thing is already ceramic coated, so we're in really good shape. I would recommend this towel. This one's super, super nice. I would say this one is probably just for windows because it's a little bit abrasive on this side. So I would only use this one for windows, and I would use this one for your car. But this is, we're all actually rather impressed right now because this is a very, very nice towel. And you feel it, it has some weight to it. It's almost like a robe, like I wanna wrap my body in this thing. But yes, thank you GT Shine. You guys, if you're interested in some of these towels, I'll link them down below. I would recommend these. These are really nice. Probably gonna go ahead and order some more myself. First mods, you already know. Had to go with the keys. Keychain cover, dry carbon, plate frame. Yeah, Let's go. This thing's looking good. Denny Prime.
The real Denny Prime.
The real Denny Prime. One with the brushed metallic roof. Put on some carbon accents. Full PPF up front. Do anything to the back or no?
Just that badge.
Oh, tinting the badge.
Markers.
Oh yeah, that looks good. Should do that on mine. Sick. Yeah, first mod complete. All right, so we got coilover covers from ISC, and we also adjusted the suspension to go 1/4 of an inch lower. As I told you guys before, I kind of want to play with the height adjustability a little bit. It was sitting a little bit high in the front, and now that I have hybrid air cups coming, I kind of want to mess with the adjustability. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the bags over the actual coilover. I already dropped this 1/4 of an inch, got everything nice and tight in here, and the bags just cover up all of the internals so you don't get any dirt or muck inside of the actual threads of the coilover. So it just keeps this nice and clean, protects it, and it's real easy to do. Basically just a bag, right? And it's got Velcro on one side. And what we did was put 2 little slits, one right here and one right there, to run a zip tie around this. So it's gonna go through those little holes and around the actual bottom of the strut. So it's essentially just gonna lay over it like that, covering the whole thing. So I'll go ahead and put it in there and show you guys exactly what I mean. Probably can't see it, we adjusted the height on the M3. So I think it's looking really good now. I also put coilover covers on both coilovers in the front. So now we're gonna keep those clean all the time. Kind of show you guys where we're at in terms of height. So this is where we're at right now. And I feel good about this height. Once I get the hybrid air cup, I might go a little bit lower, but I think this stance is pretty much spot on, to be honest with you. Check out this side. Yeah, so we're sitting good. So the covers just keep the threads from getting dirt in them and like locking up unnecessarily. So I actually really like those covers, and they send them to you for free if you buy coilovers. So ISC, thanks Braz. So we got the M2 over here, working on this a little bit. Obviously cleaned the whole thing inside and out. Take off the M2 badge because I have a black one coming. Comment down below, tell me what you guys think about the gold wheels. I don't think the gold works with the white. I think I'd only run gold if we did a different color wrap, but I don't think I'm gonna wrap this thing right away. I think we're gonna have it in white for a little bit, get some of the modifications that are coming in. I wanna build this thing up a little more in terms of like performance before we go in and do like full wraps. So just gotta have that engine matching the looks, you know what I'm saying? Such a sick car. My mind is blown right now. This is a charger. Take your phone, throw it on, and it charges, dude. What? That is so cool. I had no idea. Huh. This thing's just full of surprises. So small. It's like a go-kart. Feels like a go-kart, legit. Stock though, dude? It's pretty good. Stock. Undeniably in love with this car. It is so sick. It's so fun to drive. It's like a go-kart. and it has so many tech features that I didn't even realize when I bought it. Literally has everything. Like everything that you could get in this car, it has. So excited, you guys, so excited. So today was really kind of just a random video of me kind of learning about the car and like going on the first drive with it, which you guys experienced with me in the GoPro, but it is such a sick car. I'm so happy with this purchase. But yeah, we did a lot of talking today about plans for this thing. Got a lot of companies that I'm talking to about parts and whatnot. It's gonna be a really, really fun build. So you guys hang in there with me while we get this one rolling. But tomorrow I'm gonna be installing all of just the stuff that I have for this car. I have a black view dash cam, my radar detector mount. I'm gonna be doing some beamer code stuff, and I think I'm gonna knock that out, all of it, in like one video where I'm just gonna kind of bring it up to speed with all the things that I already have for the car, and then we'll just start the whole modifying process. So I have a bunch of mods coming in the mail, and then those will be separate videos, just like always, guys. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. A little bit random, just me getting like acclimated to the actual M2. So happy with it, you guys. So stoked with it. It's gonna be a lot of fun content coming up. But make sure you guys subscribe, comment down below, like this video, and hit that bell notification. And just like that, we're out of here. Peace.
Na 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 na.